yeah. You know, always nice to be, I guess, underrated and in some way. But okay, we got some action already towards Rams. Zanteris 1-for-1. Tizian drops a flash out in front of him, allows for his teammate to peek as well, but Searson ends up getting taken down. They know there might be one more body here, and Tizian tries to do a lot of work, but they are down to just 2 players. One of them in the back of the site, Tabson, trying to figure out which side of the ramp someone will peek from. Very patient and calm about holding this angle on the USP, and man, he makes it look so smooth, that Tabson. But it is Blame F. As Maui on the desk, allotted as one of the best clutchers. A top 6 player last year by HLTV standards. Does some damage here to Tabson. Has info on one, but doesn't know about this flank creeping up behind him. Bullet whizzes by his head. He doesn't respond just yet on that low sense, of course. 50 seconds up and his opponent flees. Is there a chance he can isolate this fight? But more importantly, can he actually snake this bomb? No! Tabson will make sure he doesn't get his paws on it. Takes him out and ends the round. He still managed to maintain his stats somehow, even though they go up and down. And yeah, kind of an enigma in that regard. And here he is, the man we talk about. Opening kill in the second round. And it is a force up here with 1 AK in rotation. But a great flash tactic to take out Poison to the back of red. And Rush wants to encroach on his opponent down here in secret. They'll also use a flash tactic to try to reclaim this bit of map control.
Yeah, this is really nice. A lot of presence out in the yard, and so they want to get a little bit more comfort here. Nice spot by JKS. Close quarters with that deagle. It might as well be a shotgun. It's so brutal how much damage this guy does. Big swing, and that's how you have to do it. Don't let him get a second shot off. You have to nuke him immediately. There we go. Clean work coming in from Big. Dude, they're hitting shots. This could force you off of this angle and make things easier for Complexity taking this upper site.
One less thing to clear as they come out of Squeaky. Opening kill goes their way. Keto still here in Mustang. Ends up getting taken out. 3 trades for Complexity. 2 up on the Big clan side. And the odds of a retake are quite low already. We'll see if they'll even attempt it. Trying to phase this smoke. Tizian finds an opportunity. But Rush puts up his second entry of the round. And Tabson will have to peel back into spawn.
Complexity are going to get on the board. First bomb plant. First successful round for them. I wanted to say the Danish team, but, you know, the mixed team.
And some nades that came through. And Big they took the pacifist approach, didn't really respond to any of it. Here, it's a different approach. Searson will get right in their face. A fantastic flick, about 30 degrees right there onto Blame F. And Config trying to pepper shots through the smoke. Ends up doing damage to someone in mini. And Poison looks like he was almost setting up for the refrag. What a shot by JKS. Action all across the board, all parts of the map. The communication must be absolutely hectic right now because Complexity are tearing Big a new one at all different parts of on either side at the moment. And this leaves Zanteris in a position where he's already considering saving. I mean,
the smoke wall was up. Searson got on the other side of the smoke wall, so he uses Complexity smoke wall against them, lets him get out of there, and yet somehow Poison gets the kill.
And go to the team that we didn't expect to win with Searson opening up an op frag. He's in 2 places at once now. Got one on the cross and turned his way into heaven. Got one inside of huts. And now it's a 3-on-5. Make that a 5-on-2 for Big Clan. They've upgraded to 2 AWPs. Did they already have that?
This is outrageous. They saved one of them.
And then Terrace, you know, an unlikely opper is peppering shots through the squeaky smoke. JKS eventually is going to get taken down in the back. Whoa, Tabson. He's patient, but maybe a bit too much. JKS, he'll punish him for taking that duel, and JKS is trying to claw this round back if he can. Rush will get the bomb down and is planted for control room. There's no one in Eisenberg to stop this, and JKS has moved his way into stopping the ramp push. Searson, he'll have lines. He'll take Rush out, and that's all Searson will need. Three kills on the round already. JKS in the clutch. Very low HP, but he gets an opper out of the round. Zanteris also has an AWP. If he gets Zanteris, this one-on-one will certainly favor him. HP or not, and there's Zanteris out. Bomb is planted on the back of the site, and JKS gets taken down by Keto. With the bomb planted there.
And so if you have these oppers that are going to start feeling it on Big, Searson in particular, who used to be the anchor for Big, the real heavy hitter, loads of sprays. Zanteris with the triple through squeak. Get wrecked.
Oh, man. And that's the entire plan. Oh, but
Vision getting a bit ahead of himself there.
Yeah, he does. The bomb is still behind enemy lines at the moment, and everybody seems to be comfortable playing with fire. Tabson even pushing himself. He gets punished.
Dude, Blame F crouch peeks that?
That's crazy. At the cost of some HP here.
And so this is all going to come down to timing. Xantares, he's watching main, so if Config comes through here, he should get caught in just a moment's time. 30 seconds on the clock. He's free aiming, but that's not going to save him, not when he's that low HP. And Searson catches Blame F on the flank as well. And so he's kind of dropped off a little bit in terms of individual performance lately, but still, I mean, he is super solid. Nice flank coming in here from Rush, just gutting the defense on the upper site. Keto and Xantares caught completely unawares. It's almost as if they were expecting somebody to be watching Yard.
Wow, there's a huge gap outside, and I mean, it's usually Blame F to make that lurk happen, to come through Mini, but, you know, a Rush, a man of many hats, and even on this slow kind of crawl around outside, it was just such an exploitable weakness that wasn't clear to Big at all.
And you really need your Opera to be popping off, and I'm looking at the last recent performances over the past couple of weeks from Poison, and I see a lot of red in the column for him on his HLTV rating, and I'm like...
They don't even put spams through it. And it looks like Flame F is going to try to phase this. He gets one over on taps, and Keto uses a lot of bullets in this position. Doesn't run out, but still doesn't get his kill. 4v3. HP still favoring Big. But that player advantage, being able to spread the map and constrict on a position, is quite scary for the CT side. Searson from within the hut. Will they know that he's here? Looking now into heaven, smartly comes out wide for that kill. And doesn't hold a totally passive position, spins around, is aware for himself, does not need a babysitter, and finally puts a nail in the coffin. Blame F in hut. That is, sorry, Blame F from hut. That is just fantastic from Searson. Big starting to finally, you know, peel away a little bit. I really feel like Complexity have not done an amazing job about, oh, wait, before we talk about anything else, actually, they've got real odds here now with Heaven control coming up. Xantares can save them in this position, but the flash takes his attention long enough to allow his teammates to come out of Heaven. Rush will get the bomb down the back of the site. 2v3 retake. Tizian, Searson still alive. Full kit in hand. Tizian finds the first kill. Searson from up top comes out, but the Deagle is too strong this round, imbued with the power of God. And Tizian in the 1-on-2 situation with a smoke and flash can smoke Squeaky out and try to get closer towards the site. We'll eventually have to worry about Hut. Saw the spam calm down to get confirmation on Poison and can potentially go for a stick or bait out a peek. He sees that someone might have crossed out, and Poison gets nervous, thinks that he'd actually stuck the bomb in that spot and ends up losing the round. Obviously, from Tizian's perspective, that just made it very easy to deal with that 1v1. So I kind of would have liked if he just went for the other side, which would have been more standard. But okay, fast action here in round 14. Blame F and Keto trade 1-for-1. This could be nice for the T's. We'll see if they follow up with a refrag. Poison ends up going down, trying to clear top hut. Xantares falls on his feet, and oh my god, a flurry of frags, but it's all CTs. Dropping vent on this play, or if they're going to just try to split instantly. Comfy gets a kill. Does this change the plans? The smoke starts to come out, kind of cascading across Squeaky and into upper. HUD control is here for Searson, so he only has to watch this part of the map, but he ends up getting traded down. This is huge. However, do they know that there's still a CT alive? They didn't clear this out at all, and they thought Config got this kill. Bomb goes down. This is such a big gap in the attack that they didn't have accounted for. Xantares, he's been in upper this entire half, but they totally forgot about him. He'll fluff the spray at the end, but the trade comes back for Tizian. Tabson finds an opening, pushing through the hut smoke, and Blame F in the 1v2 goes down to Tizian as well. 10-5 half for Big Clan.
You've got 10 rounds at the end of the first half here on your map pick. That's a feel-good moment for any in-game leader.
Oh my god, what a strat. The smoke that's open on both sides. They got, I mean, Xantares is just trying to cause a distract. Oh my god, it's good enough, man. It just pulls the attention of a player inside of Mini, and I think he gets the idea that, wow, Xantares is trying to be annoying. They watch that smoke, and it just ends up being an upper attack right off of that. I mean, was it genius or madness? At first, it looked like such a silly smoke, right? You can see the guy cross into the smoke, and they can't leave because you've got both sides covered. But then you've got the attention of the Heaven guy and the Mini guy, who both need to be watching upper.
So long as he stays alive, right? Dude, it's a flawless pistol round for Big. And Complexity just got to feel like they got bodied right there. Why do I want to keep saying take advantage? Sometimes you got a word stuff in your head and you can't get off of it.
Yeah.
Config, you know, he doesn't Tizian doesn't have to worry about his head anymore.
Config took advantage of his head. And are we gonna have? Is it just CT side ecos that are gonna happen, or no? Oh, maybe. The Deagle is still strong here for Blame F. 4 CTs still alive, and Tabson down low now. Keto will try to make do with what he can, almost alone, and it's actually Xantares by himself at this point. 1v2 situation, and Config, another 1-deke, and Complexity win the eco round. Maybe the magic is in being an officer.
Does this work, though? Against the AUG, it's not going to be pretty.
They're trying a similar thing with this 4-1. I can't believe this. Config, he'll instantly get 1D on ramp as the solo hold, and Searson doesn't even need to see his opponents. That's how good he is, right through the wall of Turnpike, leaving JKS alone on the lower site. And the nade trajectory will show Searson roughly where JKS must be, in area, at least a vicinity. But he's still got a nice headshot angle with this UMP on both sides of ramp and was looking to re-aggress, but ends up getting pinched upon and still gets 2 kills. That's pretty much all they'll need. You think the bomb is going to attempt to be planted maybe in front of Control. Rush takes out Searson. I wish I was so talented that I didn't need to go back for AKs.
Oh, wow. Did you just call JKS out?
Ooh. No, that he's so talented that he doesn't need to.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, Xantares in a bit of a tight spot. Oh, what?
Oh my goodness.
That headshot, though.
Yeah, that's how he puts butts in seats, man. Yeah, people watch for Xantares for sure. The score line's 11-9. Complexity starting to smell the comeback. I'm sure the morale is starting to get boosted. And it looks like no one's going to draw vent on JKS's watch.
No, there was crossfire set up. The molly got missed, and so BlameF was able to be there to help out as well. Config looks like he's going to be able to survive this. Backing off, breaking the windows, getting everything ready, and then murking them.
Yeah, it's like the bait and switch there. Just, pretends he's falling all the way back, but the entire time he had the plan to just peek in the right side of the ramp, and Poison gets the final kill. Always worth an attempt.
Molly on the hut, forcing back, and Xantares is ready and waiting. Rush caught sleeping.
Yeah, that's oh my goodness. Oh no, and then JKS might get bullied here. He's got players in Squeaky. You want to fight him. This guy's the most wanted man on the planet right now. Jason Bourne back against the wall, ends up dying. 3 CPs left. One gets blasted out of heaven. Poison cannot even click mouse 1. And Tapson is not done yet. Another kill for him. And Keto gets the final one. Holy hell.
Now, wow, just straight over through, but it got spotted.
It got spotted. Oof. And now he's very uncomfortable. You can see he's just juggling between all of these angles, thinking about what they're going to do to try to approach him. But he seems very poised and ready to take any duel, no matter where it comes from. But eventually, BlameF will win out. Keto trades from the side, and this favors the T's right now. 4v3, JKS fighting inside of Squeaky, needed to get that kill and does, but doesn't have a fallback plan. Tapson will make sure to capitalize on that moment. 2-on-2 now.
Need to get the shot. Tapson does manage. Looked a little scary there, but he does manage to bring this back to a 1v1, and he gets the drop down advantage for Tapson as he gets the bomb planted.
Bomb's planted backside, which means the amount of positions is limited, and now Poison's second-guessing himself, thinking it might be Heisenberg. He's really, I feel like, playing reactively right now, not making a good guess as to where Tapson goes. And I just feel like Poison is doubting himself a little bit in this game. It's still a question as to whether or not there will be a surprise result. And for 4v4, as Tapson actually answers back on Rush upstairs once again, and they pulled that config rotation downstairs. That one's going to be slow, however. Poison looks to answer back. But the spacing is incredible. They don't give him time to get back on cycle on his AWP, and config is now rotating in via outside.
This teamwork coming in from Big is making all the difference now. Xantares in position. Config's got the angle, misses the shot though. He's got his teammate to swing with him though. JKS there to work, and Config finally coming up with the goods. It's all on Searson now in a 1v3. He knows that 2 players are coming from main, and so he's gonna have to be quick. He has to hit this first shot, and he misses it. Oof. Not happening.
Man, that's a testy spot.
It's a 3v3 or it's a 3v2 or whatever. It's like that bomb gets planted, that guy is effectively dead for the next 4 seconds. And so Config knows it's a 1v1 at that point, and he just needs to hit the shot.
Man, they want to feed him. He's got some op shots to answer with as well, and it's an orchestra of op frags between him and Poison. 3 for Poison. And I will say there's been a lot of ecos for you, Poison, but those were necessary. They needed those. One player get out here, see if you get a kill tactics, and it's not working out too well. JK has been in the spot a number of times, and now we'll get punished for it, actually. 2 players curdled up on the back of the site. Searson will grab one, and they might forget about this one. Rush, what can he do? He's got an opening, and there's a player planting a bomb. He runs through with a spray, takes him down, and this is going to earn Complexity a 14th round.
How to rage.
Oh my god, wait, but there is a chance, actually.
Bomb is a planet for him, though.
Yeah, it's the opposite site, but Tapson, they don't seem to know that he's here. Oh my god, he can go for this, but the stick comes through, and eventually there's no chance at all to win. push into Squeaky. This is actually something a little bit different. I don't know if JKS makes presence behind him or if they go through with the push in totality, and Rush is actually going to get an idea. Okay, Searson gets a kill outside, but this push is timely. They're making waves right now, and it just comes down to how fast Big will go downstairs. Searson, another kill. He's going to damn near ace by himself quietly. A light flicker of the scope here and there, and 3 kills come his way. 2 CTs get spotted. The retake isn't possible now. Searson, what kind of play was that?
Just one after the other, and that is where it could just be a beautiful flank if it was a split second earlier, but it feels like you're just behind them the entire time, right? You're just a second too late behind. You can't catch them, and if you run, they know you're there. From JKS as they wrap through main, and this is going to be the upper hit. Rush in position. Beautiful headshot. Instantly traded, though. Good spacing for Big.
Poison gets that kill. Molly goes down. JKS is in a really good spot to watch this cross to the opposite side of the site, but they drop vent instantly. Bomb gets down here, but the T spread into their favorite retake positions, post-plant positions, excuse me. One in dark now, and they are worried about this op as well. Searson living rent-free in their minds. Flash comes through. 4 coming through in the ramp, and tabseN's going to have opponents on both sides of him. Trades go down. Not in favor of one or the other. 2-on-2 situation. Searson finds his shot. Shots go through the door. BlameF in a 1v2 situation, but can he win the round? He finds another opportunity. Can't finish the spray on either of them, and Big in the 29th round take 15 first.
Saw NBK do it yesterday, and he's like, hey, that looks cool. Let me try.
Oof.
Config, time for a dirt nap.
Yeah, situation goes from bad to worse, man. Yeah, no, low on money, and now, yeah, a 3-on-5 situation. Wow, Big actually, yeah, very true. That guy is vascular as hell. Okay.
Oh yeah.
4 a.m. taking pictures of his watch. Oh my God, Poison. I mean, you know it's going to be upstairs now, but okay, very important trade by tabseN. Will this bait setup work again? It's JKS back at the site. Deagle shot comes in, and JKS turns his attention. Target selection looks good, but the kill comes through for Big. 2 players at the end of the day. 30th round. Big wins 16-14 on a map they had no business winning, and Complexity with the punish pick get punished themselves. It was quite meta in 2020 to try to do this, but it's also very hard to stop even if you know it's coming, and maybe we'll find out why. They'll start to push up towards car. Poison back against the wall. Doesn't give a damn. 3 kills here. All headshots with the USP, and BlameF refreshes his position. But not only that, he can fall back, and he has a teammate to help him out as well. What on earth is that? All the kills from car. The worst years of anyone I've had casted with, but okay, Rush as a long anchor. Wow. Okay, he gets a kill. They go down. They trade down everybody down to a 3-on-3 situation. Poison gets a very important op kill there. This at least opens up the ability to go for the retake. Potentially, also only gives up a scout on long, so there's no op for the post plant. Flash comes in. They bait Xantares, excuse me, into peeking that, and this gives the CTs a slight edge. It's sometimes still comfier to be the T sitting holding the angle, but it's only a Deagle on Keto. He's got a lot of work to do. He misses that first shot, doesn't get the kill, but the 1v3 for tabseN is real. BlameF has time to go for this defuse, and tabseN's not on long plat where the bomb is planted for. I think he tries to drop in a pit sneakily. That play didn't actually make a lot. I want to say that didn't make a lot of sense. B hit is oncoming. Config wants to drop that Molly. He's got a teammate in JKS on the car. As Alan talked about, one of his spots that he plays, and Config trying to control that crosshair and does a pretty good job. There's a lot of damage dealt here. Doesn't look like that bomb will even get planted. No. Denied. Rush stops that from happening. 5-0 start. We'll see. The CTs are coming up close. One tucked in. There's actually going wide as well. This is quite a good way to deal with this if you're the CTs. And Poison set up nicely for the long cross. And even though he's tagged, he's able to fall back. There's one who's already around the corner, and Searson ends up winning this duel. Poison doubts himself for a moment, thinking they could have crossed. But long control is still the CTs. This helps them with the rotation a little bit. However, Tizian all the way off of Cat, peeking into the Xbox. That is an amazing play by Tizian.
When he doesn't take the shot, Searson, now they've got the angle on him. Catches him with the nade in hand. BlameF is out of it. Unreal. The timings, the way these are working. tabseN with the flank as well, manages to catch one out. And this is all on JKS, and he may get dropped on.
He didn't have to flick, from Cat to long. He just had to worry about Cat and this one cross. Cat A-split coming on. Tizian, he's going to walk out mid. Rifler's going to duel him, and Rush has been pretty rock solid here as a rifler in this spot.
He is so good at that spot. It's really a specialty for him.
Oh, he knows.
As the long anchor. He's so long in the tooth, and this time, however, he is going to miss one bullet, and that's going to end up costing him against that Krieg. There's Poison, though. Quick aggro-opping, trying to fight back. Needs the second shot, but tabseN again with that Krieg, going to find a kill.
Oh, the blazing fast bullet. Oh, man, talking about blazing fast is Xantares, of course. Hair slick back. Tons of hair gel in there. That was beautiful. And once again, they're scared now of rotating because they realize they've been walked past. Oh, wow. That's a confident peek. He could have got punished for that one.
That is such a confident peek.
Holy hell.
What is he doing peeking that?
He heard him
Anybody
running.
else is just kind of holding the door.
22 health. He heard him running, and he just went for it. All or nothing for Xantares.
And then, of course, you know, he's like, Xantares is like, hey, join my clan, Xantares peek.
Yeah. Yeah, that Steam group is almost full. I don't know if there's a limit, but that's the big one. The Xantares peak, that one is rammed.
4 players here, 4 complexity on the A site, ready with the Deegs. We've seen how dangerous they can be, and, well, all of Big are going to come ripping around this corner. And there you go, Hail of Bullets picking up one. But again, on that bomb site, kill after kill coming through. And even Blamef not able to get a kill with that Deeg. So, all in all, actually, a very nice anti-eco round coming in there from Big.
Mm-hmm. Make sure that they actually do that numerically, for what it's worth. I mean, winning this round would be, I think, quite upsetting for complexity, just for other reasons. But we've already got an op duel in response here for Poison. He wins one over Searson and drops a second shot and almost gets spammed through the door. And Rush doesn't get a kill this time, holding on to long when he's been so good about it. There is residual flashbang light that blinds up Tizian, and he can't focus his crosshair. But right after that, 3 T-frags come in. JKS now in a 1v3. I honestly don't even know where those kills came from.
And they're punishing that change, and that is unlocking the rest of the options here on this A site.
That's the catch-22. It's like you want to play your favorite spots because you're good at them, and now you're just like, oh crap, we actually might lose Dust too, even though we're doing so great. So Searson, what an absolute madman out here along with the AWP. He dies right away. He gets info on 2 players though, so this fast tracks him up. Cat, Poison gets flashed off of his spot, and luckily he comes to and finds a frag as well. So they can actually maintain some presence. This opens up Blamef to peek. And in a 2-on-4 situation, now 1-on-4, certainly complexity break the spell.
Yep, this has got to be it. 1v4 scenario now for tabseN, hoping to take advantage of the smoke. And it's worth noting, guys, that if you're standing in the smoke, you get to see your opponent a fraction of a second faster than he can see you. That still works, and that's why you see a lot of pros, they'll just hug up to smokes or they'll stand in smokes.
Largely untested at B, but now they've kind of opened up possibilities on both sides of the map. And here actually Poison has made his way over to B. They've got Config in the spawn. The trades come out and they try to respond. And there's a couple of small openings. But for every CT, there appears to be 2 Ts peeking back. Look at this. And Xantares, so if it wasn't already bad enough, he's just
20 seconds.
Halfway across the B site. Oh my god, this is actually way slow. JKS could cause a problem here.
This is a nightmare. He's going to hear all these footsteps. And if he swings in and guts them...
JKS could cause a problem here for sure. He's running over, but Xantares outside the site. Config. Wait, 3 seconds. They can't even plant.
Okay, well, that was an awkward way to finish the half. After everything that Big achieved, they got a little ahead of themselves there. They got out on long and then decided, you know what, with 20 seconds left, we need to rotate all the way over to the B site. An impossibility.
Yeah, they committed.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's the meatiest of an Orknade. If we go all the way back to 1-6 here, that was insane. The amount of damage off that one Pokeball. And Searson in the spawn, I mean, they're getting shoved out of the site, but they've done so much damage they got to kill. I mean, Big Clan, I mean, name a team that likes retaking more. Complexity are definitely scared right now.
They've got utility as well, 2 flashes to make life easier, a kit on Tizian, and even tabseN has a flash to help support his mates. They're looking for the shots right now, and JKS takes a bullet to the face. This is actually unreal. Ooh. So easy, so clean, they don't even drop a body.
Nowhere is safe.
Complexity, rather than going for the force buy after that bomb plant, though, they're going for some pistols in this round. They want a strong buy in the 18th. And that's unfortunate for Searson getting caught.
Yeah.
Tizian with the flank, though, and Tizian just farming money. Oh, there's going to be an op. They're going to have money for that op in the next round.
Oh, yeah. Like, whatever they want. Okay. Well, I mean, it is the bomb carrier here in Rush, so, you know, slight odds, if any. But he's going to get met halfway by Keto. I feel like this could have a very funny ending, especially if he goes unchecked. Okay, no, Keto just runs up and peeks him.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep a close eye on the evolution of this long take. Oh, JKS not expecting the twofer, and there's Searson. Shot on a config, dude.
Another
no
tag.
way!
He can't be stopped. They've got to deal with this. They want to fight him so bad. They finally find the bullets through the smoke. Tizian, from the watchtower above, peering over the smoke, takes out Poison way down in the back, and BlameF trying to control a spray. Cannot do it, and Big Clan pull it right back. I always thought that is so interesting about Counter-Strike. You can't really counter a smoke like how a smoke counters a Molotov, but if you have another smoke,
yeah,
you can make it into a new kind of wall that doesn't favor them. Now, they've got a strat that involves a smoke running through one, and my goodness, the spray control there for Santeris, I better see that in some frag movie coming up. That's like one of those filler frags, right? You put it in there just to show off how mechanically gifted this man is. That was just perfect. And they can quickly go ahead and take out Long as well. Such a big find to take that Opera out so early. And now Rush. Yeah, he'll get the kill. Poison freely peeking at mid. But it's already a little bit too late. Even Tabson getting a kill counts against him because of how far away he is here at Long. But it is Xanteris. However, you know, I thought he was going to get 2. I thought he might get 2, but it doesn't end up being the case.
That was so sick, though. He even played with the flash in mind.
You know, he wouldn't miss, but it was always kind of like he needed someone to, you know, pat him on the butt. Like, I've also been sleeping on Big. I feel like some of the results are a little bit inflated with some of the games they played, but look at this. I mean, I can't believe any team could look this comfortable versus Complexity. And yes, they do answer back on a couple of trades here, but the bomb is in a tough spot, and it looks like the CTs are comfortable, you know, playing around, taking some flagrant peeks. However, JKS slowly creeps up as this duel in the doors is prolonged. And now they'll start to grab control. Whoa, Searson under the truck with that USP shot right in the feet.
Oh,
takes off a couple of toenails, I think so, yeah. Hard to see exactly, but that flash could be good. I mean, they might not see the trajectory. Blind shot from Searson, of course.
Still, big 13th round on the board for them. So important. Beautiful HE right into upper dark. Complexity taking the brunt of that damage, and now it's just going to be turning. It's going to turn into a blender.
Yeah, that's, I mean, M4, the silenced M4, but that silenced M4 is rotating in. Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa, what's going on here? Okay, 3 up, low HP, taps it. He's just running it into the site. Oh, my God, he'll get punished. Bullet to the back of the head, drive style. And Searson with an HE. Any piece of utility could be a kill. Oh, it's not? JKS, count your graces. 7 HP, 2-on-3 situation. The retake's a little bit far right now. I don't know if they'll easily get in. Tizian from the tunnels with the rifle is surely going to be the most important part of this puzzle. And he finds his kill and a half. And now it's BlameF low. He sneaks his way out of the door. Smoke goes down, but it's not a far away smoke. Searson looking to play above it, and he sees the shadow still. Oh, he'll find the kill. Beautifully played by Searson. That was actually fantastic. You know, even more dissent in the communication for Complexity, where they have to entertain the idea he might still be there, which is so annoying. Oh, Xanteris all the while is in lower, looking for this lurk kill, and one nade all the way to the backup pit. JKS, he wasn't looking for a fight, man. He just wanted to hang out.
That is so cool. And now Xanteris, the angle's impeccable. Config gets caught.
Doesn't use a bullet too many.
This is crazy. Now they go through and he makes it out. No way!
Can do no wrong, and Searson up to bat once again. No op to fight him, and they whiff as well.
The collat. He gets the collat onto BlameF there. Dude, this is so crazy. BlameF with 1, though. Takes down Keto. Still a 1v3 clutch. 40 seconds left. Bomb dropped in the open, and he's eating nades. Can still make his way through here as that smoke stands.
He actually could have. He actually... Oh. I don't know if there's a chance he even gets a kill. Very awkward in this moment, but they had enough bodies to throw the problem with the amount of time left on the clock.
You just run into this one team, and they've just got your number.
Yeah.
It feels like that with Complexity and Big, where Complexity, they just cannot seem to win.
It's crazy
against Big right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely insane, and this could be the very last round of the game. Xanteris here to corral those rotations. They come in for the flank. Xanteris through the smoke in the butt. And now it's just JKS. He goes down as well. Another 3K on a list of 3Ks here for Xantares, all on rifle rounds. An incredible map from him overall, a dominant map for Big Clan, and just another win on a series of wins in Big Clan's favor versus Complexity.